What's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 183 today. I believe it is Tuesday when you're watching this. I don't know. I'm slightly ahead on videos due to some travel. I'm away this week, so yeah. Doing my best to get as much content for you and as few down days as possible without any videos. Hope you're all doing well. If you could do me a favor today and smash a like on the video, that'd be brilliant. If you do enjoy, aiming to get 1,000, 2,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. So today is gonna actually be. It's a bit of a whirlwind, actually. There's loads going on, and I can't exactly remember which order things were done in, because it is just SBCs galore, player unlocks galore, so bear with me, but I'll try and remember it as we go on through, because there's just so many different areas of the game right now. With the FUT Ballers Promo means that there is, if I was to try and rattle off a few, obviously you could start here with the 10 coin pack. That's every day. You get a 82 by 20. You get 20 83 plus doubles a day. There are 75 plus times fives. There's all sorts. The 85 campaign, whatever it is, mixed campaign player. There's footballers, players to unlock. There's just genuinely quite a lot. Now, unfortunately for me, it's a week where being sat at your desk grinding away on FIFA would be a really good one, because I'd be able to get every single one of those players and stuff. However, with some international travel that I am on currently, I literally won't be able to get to my console for most of the week. So what I really want is that Edison, and I just don't think I don't think it's going to be possible for me to get him, which definitely sucks, but maybe we'll be able to do the SBC and get the lower rated version. I don't know. Who knows what I'll be able to make happen. But anyway, my first campaign mixed player bag thing was an absolute hideous 85 rated, the bare minimum rating that you can get of a Lucas Vasquez. So he's not going to last long in the club, I can tell you that. He'll be going back into another one of those. And it's time to whip up a few 83 plus doubles, because these to me seem like I like the idea of them. Very, very good. 11 rares, 11 non-rares for actually you get the 2 83 plus doubles, which are untradeable, but you also get 2 75 plus rare gold players that are tradable. So one for each of the sections of the packs that you've done. And you never know what you're going to get from that. And you could sell it, of course. So I think eventually I end up getting, that's not bad. That's an 83 right now, 3,000 coins or so. Tradable, I could sell him on. I think I also get a walkout at some point that obviously means we can sell for like 17, 18k, something like that. Then that just makes that part of that SBC a lot better, knowing that you can get something from a 75 plus rated player pack. Goodness knows. There are so many things on this game at the moment, aren't they? For what looked to be a really poor promo before it dropped, people certainly like it now, I'm pretty sure. So there's the walkout. I got a Brozovic, which was selling at the time for, I don't know, 16k, something like that. But I think fodder has been slowly rising due to the daily SBCs and stuff. So might have been worth keeping hold on him for a few more days before we listed. But how was I to know, right? So I believe we now get onto the 83 plus doubles. Is that right? We start with a walkout, and it's going to be a Brazilian centre-back from Chelsea. Oh, okay, so it's as poor as a walkout gets in terms of the rating, 86. But I'll certainly take that from an 83 double. That's exactly what you want to get. You just want to get good fodder. Obviously, in packs at the moment, it's pretty bleak. There's nothing there. We get ourselves another walkout in the next one, a little Thomas Muller. Love to see that. But what I figured I could do was, even though there's nothing like no promo players in packs, by opening these up, I get fodder, and it would allow me to do what I really want to do for tomorrow's video, is the World Cup hero or base hero player pick again. That SBC, it's the 1 of 5 player pick. Those odds on potentially getting a really good one, it makes it interesting for me, and I kind of want to do that for tomorrow's video. So if I have enough time before my flight, I will get that done. But the next thing we move on to is, or was the first FUT Ballers part of the promo, which was Luis Diaz. Got the 86 rated version of him. I do like the fact that it was a cheap squad for what is an 86, and then, well, you can then play a few games of squad battles or rivals to get an even higher rated version, and then one of the 86 becomes fodder, and all of that sort of stuff. I really like that about the promo. I don't know if they've fixed it by the time you're watching this, but obviously after the first night, people realized that you don't even have to do the SBC for Luis Diaz. As long as you've got a friend to play co-op with that has got the SBC player, has got the 86 Diaz, you can play co-op on rivals or squad battles and unlock the 88 rated version, even though you don't own the 86. So I don't know if they've stopped that after like day 2 or anything. But yeah, well, it's quite interesting that was a thing. I wonder if that just wasn't thought of. And some people are, you know, just by playing with their mates are getting the 88 rated cards for free. We get a walkout inform right here. It's going to be the Ivory Coast. That's an 86, isn't it? Yeah. A Hulu. 88 physical, 85 defending. Could be an alright CDM, but I don't see many people using that. I see them using it as good fodder. So, an 83 rated squad for... What am I doing again? Oh, the 85 plus again. Why not, right? Why not? I figured it can't be as bad as the first one we did, where we ended up getting Lucas Vasquez. So surely it might pay out and give you something better. Vasquez can actually go into the 82 rated squad for this, because my club was like, I was missing the 80 to 82 rated players. I had below that rating and above that rating. So that's why it was like random 85s and then 78s in the SBC. Right, so the little pack beforehand doesn't really get me anything, but we can sure as hell open this 85 plus mixed campaign player pack. Winter wildcards. Is it St. Maximin? No, it's German. It is Florian Wirtz. Maybe at the time of the promo I might have been like, ooh, tidy. But right now, I'm kind of like, that's also fodder, isn't it? Never going to get anywhere near my team. 92 dribbling is cool and all that, but yeah, it's just not gonna happen, is it? So the next thing I had whilst I was editing away and stuff was some games of squad battles to play with Luis Diaz. I managed to... I mean, I'm not going to show you that, obviously. I managed to do that, and the good thing about a new season is that you randomly just get like 10,000 XP. I mentioned this yesterday, but also in a random, it was literally called a bonus objective or something. I got a mega pack and got another Thomas Müller, so I'm now sat with a duplicate untradeable Müller, which I need to do something with, which I think will probably end up going into like the most expensive section of the hero player pick. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, 5 games of squad battles later, we got Luis Diaz. Obviously after day 1 and day 2, maybe day 3, day 4, who knows? If it is always just a case of you can do this in squad battles, some people are going to leave every single one of them until the last day and then play like 10 games of squad battles and get all of the upgraded players. That could look pretty cool. But yeah, I just decided to do it one day, then the next day, then the next day, that sort of thing. So it's now the next day on the promo. Patrick Bamford is the player that we can go ahead and unlock. Now, I was curious about this one just because the overall reward footballers card for Bamford has gone ahead and got 99 dribbling, with 99 in every single aspect of that dribbling, like in-game stats. It's kind of nuts. So I tied it in with a little bit of, I just had like 3 Irish players and 3 Saudi League players in my squad whilst I was doing that on squad battles, and it was getting Bamford unlocked, it was getting some milestones players unlocked, it was also getting McGeady and the other Saudi footballers unlocked. So there was plenty going on just by like grinding away, getting 5-0 up on semi-pro squad battles, and then bam, like, you know, we get players, we get packs, we get a ridiculous looking Bamford with 90 pace and 99 dribbling. Think that'll be usable. He's 4-star skills, you know, but only 3-star weak foot. I wonder if he'll have a cannon of a left foot. Could end up being quite good, you know. But yeah, I mean, you're a few days ahead, so it'll be interesting to see what you think of the next few daily players. Obviously, there's like a Jack Grealish at Edison and some other Premier League players coming that I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but you guys will know. So I stuck Muller and stuff into a high-rated squad for the hero pick. That means we're now committed to that, so I need to get that done and filmed for tomorrow's video. But we can get ourselves, I thought for a minute, maybe the game was just going to give me Mbappe on a week where there's no promo players. I thought the game was just going to dish me out a Kylian for my squad, but it didn't. It gave me a Griezmann. The numbers didn't count up high enough. But yeah, I mean, there was just literally random packs that came out of me doing those objectives and getting loads of XP and leveling up throughout the season pass and stuff. So the start of a season with a new promo where there's lots of objectives and stuff to grind for, you really do get compensated with like random packs here and there. Draft tokens, I've now got a couple of them, I think. So a big like AAA plus promo, like a FUT birthday, which I assume would be like next week, is, you know, maybe not, sometimes not as good as like these like filler promos, because they've done arguably a really good job here. We get a little Sergio Ramos from the next pack right there, and I think we're just basically finishing off with whatever the biggest packs that we had left were. It's going to be lights up again. It's going to be Spanish again. I thought it was going to be Ramos again, but luckily it was Pau Torres. Although if it was tradable, we could have just sold him. Yeah, it is tradable. I wish it was Ramos, man. We then finish up, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, squad foundations for this Brazilian fella called Igor Coronado, who actually looks really good. He's got 88 pace, 90 dribbling, or 92 dribbling, maybe something like that. 5-star skills. We also unlock this fella, who's 4-star, 5-star, and we also unlock this fella, who is 5-star skills as well, is going to be Ada McGeady, of course. A bit of a FUT legend, a bit of a footballing legend. Lots of people know who he is throughout the years. So, yeah, interesting that they've given us that. Because it seemed at the start that it was all going to be like Prem players, right? So the fact that we've got a Scottish League and a Saudi League player is also quite interesting. So I now have these 4 footballers with their upgrades. The lower rated ones that I've used in order to unlock this can go in SBCs. Some of those Saudi players can go into SBCs as well if I'm not using them. And overall, we've just leveled up the club, really. I quite like it. So tomorrow I will aim to try and get the hero player pick done. Maybe I'll also try and re-qualify for champs as well, if I've got time, like I said, before I travel, and we'll go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, do me a small favor, hit the thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate 1,000 or 2,000 likes on the episode. That'd be amazing. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on Twitter, Insta, TikTok. All of those links are down below. Have a great one, ladies and gentlemen. Be back again tomorrow. Peace.